Well, Raheem, a hard-fought draw in what was a frustrating evening for us.
Yeah, it was a frustrating evening. We took the early lead. I thought we would have carried on and tried to extend our lead, but they equalised and made it much more difficult, and it was a very intense game from there. I think they pressed well and we defended well as well, so probably at the end of the day, probably the draw was there.
Good to get a point, but obviously we are looking to open the gap in third at the moment.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. Obviously, we knew we had the 1-0 advantage, and for the third place, we've got to probably defend probably a little bit better, and that's all of us as a group. We know we want to be playing an automatic Champions League place next season, and that's the target for this football club. And I think the 2 points lost here today is quite a loss, really.
It was great to have yourself and Vinny back, of course, but where are you up to fitness-wise, would you say?
Just probably my first stage, yeah. Obviously getting onto the pitch, and that's the most important thing now, is to really see how my injury felt off the field, now on the field, and it felt alright today, and hopefully I could just carry on and get some more minutes under my belt for the games coming up ahead.
Sergio, of course, scored his 100th goal for City in the Premier League. Just how special a player is he?
He's a great player that can always score goals, is a massive asset to your team, and he's a player that can score at any moment, any time, in any football match. So yeah, it's massive to have a player like that in your team.
The only player that's reached that milestone quicker is Alan Shearer. Where do you think Aguero ranks in terms of the world's best strikers at the moment?
Yeah, he's definitely up there with the world's best strikers. As I said, he's a player that scores goals in big games and scores decisive goals, and that's the sort of player he is. And a top player, you've got to be that player, and that's everything Sergio is.
And looking ahead to this weekend, just how big a performance is needed now, do you think, particularly with Real Madrid just around the corner?
Yeah, we need a strong team performance against Stoke on the weekend. I think we know exactly what's asked of us, and that's what we're going to try to carry out on the weekend. So I will take the recovery slowly and go into the game of the weekend fully ready.
Thank you very much, Raheem.
Thank you.
Go, 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 go! No! What is happening?